Simon went up to the bar, and Yvonne and I went over to one of the booth-style seats in one of the bay windows and sat down. "Thank you for doing this," she said. I was amazed. I never get thanked, and that's for 30 quid fucks on the back seat of a car. This woman had just given me $2,000. As far as I was concerned, she owned me until 10 tomorrow morning. She could do what she liked, but it was nice all the same. "I've wanted to do this for years," she confessed, "but I never had the bottle." Then Simon asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I plucked up the courage to ask for a threesome. He was stunned at first, and, oddly enough, really set against it, but I told him what I wanted and why, and he came round to the idea. He might not join in, at least not with you, but I'm guessing once we get started, he will. He's quite a horny guy, really. "Do you want him to, though?" I asked. "How do you mean?" Yvonne asked. "Do you want to see him fuck me? Does that turn you on?" I whispered. "God, yes," she whispered back. "He's quite reserved in the bedroom. I mean, it's missionary position, or if I'm really lucky, a bit of doggy style. I'm hoping you can help me bring him out of his shell, because if he doesn't, I'm going to have to go elsewhere for sex, and I don't want to be unfaithful to him. But a girl has needs, and I'm so fed up with masturbating myself to sleep every night. I want you to teach me some things too, things to do to him. I'd do anything, literally anything, but I need him to wake up." "Do you know what I mean?" she asked. "Yes, I think so," I said. "Have you been with many girls?" she asked. "Lying," I said. "A few. More guys, obviously." "Good," she said. Then Yvonne leant over towards me and kissed me, full on the lips. I returned her kiss, darting my tongue into her mouth. Yvonne pulled away, looking flustered, embarrassed about what she'd just done, yet incredibly aroused at the same time. I noticed that Simon was taking his time coming back with the drinks when the penny dropped. They had arranged this time for me and Yvonne to chat before he joined us. They really had thought this through. Simon came over with the drinks and put them down on the table in front of us. Yvonne whispered in my ear, "Kiss him, please." I leant over towards Simon and kissed him full on the lips. He resisted at first, but after a brief moment or two, he relaxed. I darted my tongue deep into his mouth, and he returned my attentions. We kissed for a few seconds and then broke off. I looked round at Yvonne. She was incredibly happy and clearly very turned on. I glanced at Simon's crotch partly hidden under the table to see a telltale bulge in his trousers. I turned to Yvonne. "He's got a hard-on," I said. "Touch him, please," she whispered. I moved my hand under the table and squeezed his cock through his clothes. Simon's eyes opened wide with excitement, and his cock twitched beneath my hand. I undid his flies and slid my hand inside his trousers, finding my way under his boxers. I looked back at Yvonne. She put her hand under my top and squeezed my breasts. "Go on," she whispered in my ear. "Do it." I grabbed a hold of Simon's erect cock and stroked it. The table was hiding what I was doing from the gaze of the rest of the pub, so I pulled it out of his trousers. "Oh, God," Yvonne whispered. "Suck it!" I looked around, and seeing no one was looking, I quickly bent over and sucked on his manhood for a few seconds. I sat back up. The rest of the pub seemed oblivious to what I'd just done, all apart from the girl with the brown hair. She was staring, eyes wider than ever, not taking her gaze off me for a second. Yvonne spoke to Simon. "What do you think, honey?" "I think I'm going to enjoy tonight tremendously," he said with a massive grin on his face. Yvonne looked relieved, as we drank our drinks and chatted some more.